Okay, so before anything else, these methods are mainly just for 1 defense players who don't have access to Ape Atoll, so this is not relevant for too many people. I made this guide upon request. However, if you're a more casual player who's looking to get a bit more woodcutting XP but can't be bothered with Ape Atoll 2 ticking, the 3-tick method I'm about to show you might be just for you. The 3-tick method is extremely easy and relaxed. It is arguably the easiest 3-tick method in the game. I am aware that the 3-tick method has been known for a long time, so because of that I'll just quickly show it. Understanding of the 3-tick method is required for the actual 3.666 tick method. Okay, let's not drag this for any longer. Here's the index of the guide. You can skip to certain parts of the guide, but I really recommend watching the whole video. So you need to complete the Druidic Ritual quest and the Jungle Potion quest. And you need to partially complete the Tybo One-Eye Cleanup minigame. You need 35 woodcutting to chop the teak trees, 75 reins for the blowpipe. This is kind of optional but extremely highly recommended. 85 fire making and 61 woodcutting for the infernal axe. This is optional. 99 hit points is also optional but very useful for peers. I'll explain why in a bit. Okay, so if you have high defense, this won't apply to you, but if you have low defense, you will need to have some defensive bonuses. So if you don't have a hit point escape, you want to take your best possible defensive bonuses. It'll be this, or Halo if you have it, and then Fire Cape, Fury, Barrack Armor, Black Chaps, Iron Boots or Ranger Boots, Reason Bracelet, and Ring of Suffering imbued. And also, if you don't have the hit point escape, you will need to bring some food, so something that heals a lot per 1 inventory slot, so maybe pizzas or like a strawberry basket or something. With this amount of food you will last for hours for sure, and you maybe want to also bring a blessing, so it's free prayer bonus, and then you can use rapid heal for as long as your prayer points last. Rapid heal does the same thing as hit point escape, so it's pretty good. If you do have the hit point escape, you can take some fashion escape with you. So this is what I wear, and here's my defensive bonuses. I'm fine with this. Then you want to have an empty blowpipe, so no darts in there. Then you place in just 1 dart, then you can equip it, and I'll show you soon what to do with it. Then you want to have a teleport to the Tybo One-Eye place. If you don't have access to the teleport, you can teleport to your house, which will be there, and then you run to here where the teleport is. Then you want to have your infernal axe, if you have it, and a normal axe to charge the infernal axe. Then some runes. Just take runes for a spell that can't hit high. I'm using Wind Strike. You could just use Confuse or whatever. Then you need trading sticks. You need 100 to enter the woodcutting place. I'm just bringing 12k. Then I got my crafting cape. So I teleport out with it. So now when you're ready to go, just use your teleport, and here we go. So to shoot something, maybe this chicken, and now your blowpipe is empty. You want to do this. Then just go here and quickly pay 100 trading sticks to get in. And this is the place. And here are all the snakes. So I'm going to show you which snake you want to select. You want to select the snake that's going to be wandering around here. So yeah, it's going to be this snake. So I'm just going to select the wrong one here for an example. So if I select the wrong one and I try to run here, it becomes not aggressive. So that's how you know if you got the wrong one. So the right one is this one, I'm pretty sure. This should be the right one. Then I'll just run here to check it. And yeah, this is the right one. It won't un-aggro, so it's the right one. And then here are the 3 trees you're going to be using. This one, and this one. And I usually keep my camera angle like this, and sorry, the aspect ratio is going to be fucked up now, but yeah. So resizable. Hide this. Zoom in, and Then I can click this tree from here, snake is here, and these trees are here. Alright, so now it's time for the tree ticking. So what you want to have is your blowpipe on rabbit, and then your other retaliate on or off. Doesn't really matter, but you're likely going to want to have it on, because it can sometimes save you if you misclick from the snake or something like that. And then what you really simply do is just click on the tree, on the snake, on the tree, and keep doing this in the correct rhythm, and you'll be tree ticking it. It is very easy, and I'm gonna give a few tips for this in a moment. Then you can drop like this, very easy with the shift click. So yeah, that's basically it. So this pretty much is just like muscle memory, and it gets wired into your brain. But a few tips you can give yourself is, I use my XP drop speed on default. So when I'm tree ticking, the XP drop that's here, hold on, let me just try to get 2 logs at once. It's up here, it disappears just as a new one comes. So the last time I can click on the tree is when this XP drop is just about to disappear. So it's just about to disappear, and now I click on the tree. That's the last time I can click, so that's one tip. So sometimes these 2 trees, both of them will be fallen down. Let's see if it happens now. Well, probably not, but then you will need to use the tree on the right. So what you do is click on the snake, and then here. And you see I didn't lose a tick, so you click on the snake, and then wait till it turns, and then click on the tree here. And then immediately back on the snake. Snake, tree, snake, tree. And yeah. So when you're chopping in a nice rhythm like this, everything is fine and it's just going really well. But sometimes you will maybe fall off your rhythm, so you have to correct it by doing this. So let's say I'm gonna fail now. I'm gonna click on it a little later than I usually do. So I have to do that. I'm gonna play that back in slow motion right now to show what happened. Alright, so here we are in slow motion. So I'm about to fall off rhythm on purpose, so I'm gonna wait for this XP drop to go all the way up here, so it'll be the last possible tick I could click the tree on. So now I clicked on the tree, so now I'm 1 tick behind. So what I need to do to fix this is I need to do everything that I normally do 1 tick quicker, so I get back on my normal rhythm. So I clicked on the tree, and then as soon as I saw that I chopped, I clicked right back on the snake. And then right as my character starts turning back to the snake, I click on the tree quickly again. So I did everything 1 tick quicker than I normally do, so now I'm back ahead to my normal rhythm. And I can continue normally. So here's, once again, without pauses, right here. So I'm about to do it now. So I do it quicker than normal to fix it like that. And here's once in full speed. Alright, so now I don't have my hit point escape, so my HP is getting low, the snake is out hitting me. So I'm gonna need to eat, and this is how you eat without losing a tick. So instead of clicking back on the snake, you just click on your food to eat it. Eat and then click on the tree. And that was a 3 tick, so let's go again. And that was a 3 tick as well. So yeah, one more time, click on the tree, eat, click on the tree, and a 3 tick. So that's how you do it. Alright, so now time for the 2.666 tick method. So I haven't seen anyone do this method, and I haven't seen any videos about it. I found this method out while I was just getting my woodcutting at 99, so it is quite likely that I am the founder of this method. So first I'm gonna show here what it looks like. and then I'm going to explain exactly how it is a 2.666 tick method. So I'm doing it right now here. It might look confusing and hard, but it is actually quite easy once you get the hang of it. Alright, so here I made a little visual aid so you can see what happens and how exactly this is a 2.666 tick method. So keep an eye on the XP drops and you can see it alternates between 3 and 2 ticks. So here I wasn't actually getting logs, I was just getting unlucky, but you can still see what's supposed to happen. So if you calculate the average of these ticks, it comes down to 2.666. Alright, so now I'm going to be explaining the method. So the smartest of you will probably understand this immediately, but I will also go in depth with the method and explain more. So you have to have your blowpipe on rapid and auto retaliate has to be on. This method is based on the fact that when you auto retaliate on a NPC with your 2-tick weapon, the blowpipe, and then click back on the tree afterwards, it does it very quickly. It's able to do it in 2 ticks. So I'm gonna be just chopping this tree here now, this one, and I'm going to stop chopping by dropping a log and then auto retaliating on this snake right after and then clicking back on a tree. So this is going to happen in 2 ticks like this. Next one. Like that, very quickly. So you're going to want to time this quick auto retaliation with your 3-ticking method. So I'm gonna be 3-ticking now normally. And right here the snake is going to attack me right after I chop the tree. So that's when I would do it. I would drop a log, auto retaliate on the snake, and click on the tree. So you don't absolutely have to drop a log, you can do anything that will make you stop the woodcutting action. So you can maybe click on the ground. I'm gonna do it right here when it comes up. So now click on the ground maybe, like that. Let's do it again here. So, or you can maybe use items together, like that. But you're really generally just going to want to be dropping, because what's the point of doing anything else? Okay, so here I'm going to show you how you can start the 2.666 tick method. So how do you know when exactly you want to start the log dropping and get on the rhythm? So let's say this is you chopping the tree like this. So 3 ticks in between. You're doing this normally, and then this will be the snake, blue color, and the snake hits every 4 ticks like this. So you want to find the moment where you chop the tree here and the snake hits you at the same time. So on the same tick when this happens, you know that the next chop is going to be first you chopping and then the snake attacking right after. So you chop, then you drop right here and the snake attacks you. And this is how you find the spot to start. After you find the spot from where you want to start the 2.666 ticking, you will just keep on doing it on the same rhythm over and over again, just repeating. It's pretty easy. And if you ever fail or something, then just start 3 ticking normally, wait till you find this, and then you know it's going to be the next chop when you want to start again. So easy as that. So here we are in slow motion. So I'm about to start 3 ticking normally, and now I'm looking for the spot where the snake hits me at the same time as I chop the tree. So I'm looking for it here right now, 3 ticking normally. And now I've found it. I just try to chop it and the snake hit me at the same time. So now I know that the next time I'm turning here, chop the tree, I'm gonna drop a log right after chopping. So here I chop, now I'm gonna drop right after. I drop right after and then I auto retaliate to the snake. I start turning towards the snake, click very quickly back on the tree, and we produced a 2 tick. Then I click back on the snake very quickly, and back on a tree when I start turning there. And now we've just reset, so I chopped the tree and the snake hit me at the same time. So now it's same thing again. Drop, tree, quickly snake, quickly tree, reset, snake, tree, and then drop, tree, snake, tree, and reset. So it just goes like this in a cycle, perfect cycle. So this, you will start remembering this after a while, and you won't even have to think, it just comes automatically. So once again, if you don't have the hit points gap, you will be losing your HP and have to bring food. And with this method, you can't replace the dropping with an eating action. So you have to eat the same way as you would with the 3-tick method. So I'm gonna show it right here. Let's just wait for it. And like that, I didn't get a log bomb. That didn't. Let me just try again here. Yeah, this time I got a log, so just like that. So when you have to switch trees when doing this method, it can be quite tricky. If you're lucky, it will go just well and you won't lose any ticks. But if you're not lucky in the timing when these trees go down, it will not go smoothly and you will lose a few ticks. So I'm gonna show an example of that right now. So let's just get started here. So I'm gonna imagine that the tree would fall down right as I drop. So that's when you can't do it. So now the tree would fall down, I would have to run here, so it gets fucked up. So then you will just start 3-ticking normally until you find the rhythm again right here, and then you can start normally again. So if you don't have access to the blowpipe, you can just bring your herb tar and pestle mortar and maybe a herb sack if you have it, to just do normal herb tar 3-ticking. So I'm not gonna explain this a lot, there are millions of videos about it, it's pretty much the same for fishing, mining and whatever. So you can just do this the same as you would do it for anything else. The 3-tick is pretty easy. So in the other hand, the 2.666 tick method without a blowpipe is a bit more tricky but quite doable. I'm not quite sure if this is doable for skillers. I don't think you can attack the snake without getting any combat XP. So maybe I guess you could do this for a few times before leveling up your combat skills, but yeah, that's about it. So for this you'll need to have a ranged weapon with no ammo, and the ranged weapon needs to be 2-tick, 3-tick or 4-tick. The hunter's crossbow is probably your best bet because you can take a shield for fast escape or defensive bonuses. So how you do this is just like with the blowpipe, but instead of clicking attack on the snake, you do your normal herb tar 3-ticking. So I'm gonna give this a try right now. I haven't done this too much, but I don't think it should be too difficult. So yeah, I got it first try. Alright, it's not even that hard. Yeah, if you can do the blowpipe method, this is pretty much the same thing. So a lot of people use sticky keys, but they're quite inconvenient and can be very annoying at times. So I would recommend the on-screen keyboard right here. So yeah, disregard my Finnish operating system. So it pops up on the screen, and then you open your RS. So there is a kind of a small bug with this. It's nothing big, but what you want to do is first click on your game, then click on your shift key and back on the game. Then you can just drop easily like this. So what I mean by the bug is if you click off your game and back in, it still says that it's holding down shift, but it no longer works. So with this, just click shift once it goes off, and then click on the game and it's back on. So my other tip would be dragging your client off screen a bit, so like this, and then this tree is right here, and when you move your mouse you can't move it any further than this outside the screen. So let's say these both trees have fallen down and you need to switch over to this tree. So what you can do is just quickly smash your mouse all the way here against the screen, so you can click very quickly and not miss a tick. So it's easy just like this. So this is good if you're maybe not a very accurate clicker. So this helps you a lot. So my last tip is about clicking accuracy as well. So instead of clicking right here, click on these tree stumps down here. The click box is a lot bigger. So if you're again not a very accurate clicker, this helps a lot coming from here to here. So that's about it. You can check my 6-hour record clip or the 2 slow motion clips. You will find them from the description. So thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to link this video to anyone who might care.